What's up, everybody? Hopefully you're all doing well and having yourselves a very fantastic day. All right, it's 6:39 p.m. Eastern Time. We're about ready to get underway. Sorry, I'm a little bit late. I was having some technical difficulties, but we are about ready to get started. All right, let's make sure that we have our scoreboard up to date. Gonna do that right now. Let me know down below how you guys are doing down below. Temperatures are 81 degrees, and winds are blowing at 9 miles per hour southeast. So, all right, we're about ready to get underway. What's up, Denbrew? Yes, what is up, everybody? All right, good stuff. All right, let's get into the starting lineups and the pitching rotations as well. So for the Blue Jays, we got Jose Berrios on the mound, and he'll be going up against Christopher Sanchez. And we'll talk a little bit more about them in just a few moments. But let's get into the starting lineups. For the Toronto Blue Jays, it'll be George Springer, who's out in right field. You have Vladimir Guerrero Jr. over at first base. Justin Turner is over at third, batting third. Bo Bichette, the shortstop, batting fourth. Davis Schneider playing out in left field, batting fifth. Then it's Danny Jansen, who's the designated hitter. He's batting sixth. Alejandro Kirk, the catcher behind the plate, hitting seventh. Isaiah Kiner Falefa over at second base, and he's batting eighth. And Kevin Kiermaier, the center fielder, is hitting ninth. So Aaron Nola is on the mound, Christopher Sanchez is on the mound, Sanchez has provided 6 starts this season as a 1-3 record and has gone 29.1 innings of work. Obviously, he has a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and a cutter. And hitters have been very off balance with his changeup. They're actually hitting 167 against that. And they're hitting about 238 just against the slider this year. So again, he has 13 walks allowed, 29 strikeouts, and 29.1 innings of work. And we're just about ready to get started. We're at the bank. Phillies taking on the Toronto Blue Jays, who are 16-19, and the Phillies are 25-11, coming off of a sweep against the San Francisco Giants. Phillies are in their pinstripes today. They have the white and red pinstripes, and the Blue Jays are in their away uniforms, which is their gray and blue uniforms. They got the blue letters on the front and the logo over on the left side of the stomach area. And then, of course, on the back, it's the blue letters and the white numbers with the blue stitching. All right, so crew chief for tonight, you got Andy Fletcher behind the plate calling the balls and the strikes. Over at first, it's Mike Machlinski, and at second, it's Jansen Visconti. And then over at third base, it's Paul Clements. George Springer steps into the box, and Sanchez gets set. And we're underway as the first pitch is in there for a strike over on the inside corner. And the count is 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Sanchez gets set and delivers in his red-eye socks, and it's in there for a strike on the outside corner. Hello, everybody. How you all doing? Thanks so much for stopping by. Springer hitting .205 with 3 homers and 6 runs batted in, and the 0-2 is chopped foul over towards the third base dugout. Phillies defensively, they got Sanchez on the mound, Stubbs catching. Over at first, it's Harper. Second, it's Stott. Clemens is at third, and Sosa's at short. The 0-2 on the way. Line drive it out over towards right field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Castellanos had to go over towards his right, and the throw is drawn over to second base. And George Springer holds his horses and gets on with a leadoff single to start off the ball game. All right. So he gets on with a leadoff single out to right field. It was a 2-strike pitch. Looked like it was on the outside part of the plate, but Springer did a good job at just keeping his head down, locking in, and going the opposite way with it. And now it's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.'s turn to come on up, and the pitch is down low for a ball. What's up, Skies? How you doing? How are you? I just dropped the sub. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, man. Vladdy hitting .239 with 4 homers and 15 runs batted in on the season, as Sanchez gets set at the belt and throws the 1-0, which is inside and low for ball 2. Blue Jays have never faced Christopher Sanchez before, so none of the hitters in the starting lineup have ever played against him. I think the only Blue Jays player that has faced him is Justin Turner. 2 balls, no strikes. Sanchez gets set and delivers and throws it wide for ball 3. So, just to finish out the rest of the Phillies defense, we said that Harper's at first, Stott's at second, Clemens is at third, Sosa's at short. In the outfield, it's Witt in left, Marsh in center, and Castellanos in right field. The pitch. It's on the outside corner for a strike. And, of course, catching behind the plate, it's Garrett Stubbs. And Christopher Sanchez is on the hill tonight for the Fightins. Top of the first, runner at first, nobody out, and the 3-1 delivery, swinging a bouncer, hit back over towards Sanchez. He had to go over towards his left. The throw was drawn over to first base, and he's able to get Vladdy out. However, the runner from first, that was Springer, he advances over to second. So a ground out over towards the mound, and Justin Turner will get a crack at it. I stand corrected. Justin Turner has actually never faced Christopher Sanchez before. How was CBP yesterday? Oh, it was great. Did you see my YouTube short? That's how I felt. On Bryce Harper's swing, that's how it was. But yeah, no, it was nice. It was good. Did you guys miss me? 1 out and a runner in scoring position, and Turner takes a strike at the knees. It was a slider at 82. Now my favorite lineup, sitting Bohm, JT, and Rojas. Well, they're winning games. Let's see if they can win with this lineup here. we did. You guys missed me? Thank you. The ball is 1 strike. Sanchez looks back over at second, and now back to the plate. The 0-1 grounder hit over towards first base, and Bryce Harper just goes over towards his left as he played it on the ground and tags the bag, and Springer advances over to third. So, a ground out over to first, and Springer's over at third. He got on with a single, then advanced over to second on the ground out that was hit back over towards the mound by Vladdy. And then he went to third after the ground out was made over to first. Bichette is up to bat now. He's been struggling this year. He's just batting .195 on the season. And the first pitch, he fouls that one back. Just 1 homer, too. The ball is 1 strike. Blue Jays have their high... Some of these players have their high blue socks on. Sort of like a royal blue. The 0-1. And that's fouled away. And that count is now 0-2. Just dropped my phone. Alrighty. Sanchez gets set at the belt again. Kicks and delivers the pitch. Swing and a miss. And Christopher Sanchez records a strikeout to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, 1 man left. We go to the bottom of the first in Philadelphia. All right. So let's get Twitter up and running. Let's get the notifications of that back on. So yeah, did you guys miss me yesterday? If you did, I do appreciate that. Wanted to let you guys know a couple of things. First of all, the most important thing I got to tell you, of course, is the starting lineup for the Phillies as we go to the bottom of the first. So we got Kyle Schwarber leading things off. He's the designated hitter. Whit Merrifield is batting second. He's the left fielder tonight for the Fightins. Then it's Bryce Harper over at first. Castellanos batting in the cleanup spot out in right field. Brandon Marsh, who is batting fifth. He's the center fielder. The second baseman, Bryson Stott, is hitting sixth. Edmundo Sosa hitting seventh, and he's the shortstop for tonight. Cody Clemens playing over at third tonight, as he got the call up for Trey Turner, who's on the injured list. He's batting eighth. And Garrett Stubbs, with JT having the night off, is batting ninth. So, again, it's Schwarber, Merrifield, Harper, Castellanos, Marsh, Stott, Sosa, and Clemens. And that is the starting lineup for tonight's Philadelphia Phillies team. All right, let's make sure that we get this up to date. And the guy that they're facing is Jose Berrios. And just a couple of things to note about the former Minnesota Twin. He so far, when you look at his season and just his stats that he's been putting on the year so far, well, he's been having a pretty good year. He's 4-2 with a 1.44 ERA, has 31 strikeouts, and a 1.01 WHIP. By the way, the 1.44 ERA is best in all of baseball. So he's been their ace, and the first pitch is way outside for a ball. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe. Schwarber batting .214 at a homer in yesterday afternoon series finale against the Giants. And the 1-0 is taken on the outside corner for strike one. Last outing that he pitched against the Royals, he went 7 innings. He allowed 2 earned runs. He had 3 strikeouts, Berrios, that is. And also surrendered a walk. The pitch, and that's fouled away. 31 strikeouts and 43 innings of work, 43 and 2/3. And just 13 walks allowed on the season for him. 1-2 is the count. 3 seconds left on the pitch clock. And the 1-2 outside for ball 2. The trouble with the Blue Jays hasn't just been recent years. Some of us still have that nightmare about Joe Carter. That was before my time, but seems like it was yesterday, I'm sure, for some of you. 2 balls, 2 strikes. What's up, Eagle? How you doing? The pitch by Berrios, and that's just laid off. It was outside for ball 3. Andy Fletcher calling the balls and the strikes behind the plate. Mike Michlinski, that is over at first. Then you have Jansen Visconti over at second, and Paul Clemens is the third base umpire. The 3-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Yeah, and Kyle Schwarber swings at a changeup that was in the dirt, and he strikes out. That changeup is something that Jose Berrios has done a very good job at locating. When he's on, especially with that type of a pitch. Sort of makes you think about Logan Webb and his the way that he throws his changeup. So Merrifield comes up. He's batting second in the Phillies lineup today, and he takes a sinker at the knees for strike one. Witt hitting .250 against his former team with 2 homers and 4 RBI. Just .250 on the season. And the 0-1 pitch is a slurve that came in at 82. Just looked like it was a little bit low, but they call it a strike. Not by much, though. The ball's 2 strikes. Berrios gets the signs, and the 0-2 pitch. Grounder hit over to shortstop, backhanded by Bichette. Throw over to first, and that's in time. Bichette just fired a missile over to first base. You got to do that against a very fast guy in Whit Merrifield. We talked about how Jose Berrios has the lowest ERA this year. Well, Cutter Crawford is right behind him. It's a pitcher for the Boston Red Sox. Then it's after that it's a former Mets pitcher, Seth Lugo, and then it's Zach Wheeler. Harper hitting .243 on the season as there's 2 away, and he's up to bat, and he takes a strike on the outside corner. Bryce had an opposite field home run in yesterday's game. That's 2 straight games now where he has homered. Not only homered, but homered out to left field. The 0-1 pitch as he slices this one out towards left field, but it's hooking foul. And I wanted to make that a point because usually we say that when Bryce is starting to get things going, one way you know is by him going the opposite way. 11 pitches in this inning so far by Jose Berrios. The 12th one coming up. Here it is. And it's fouled off. Schwarber struck out. Merrifield grounded out to short. Harper's up to bat. 2 outs, base is empty. No balls, 2 strikes to Bryce Harper. Berrios gets set, lines up, and fires the pitch. Another foul ball. Blue Jays defensively, from 1 through 9, it's Berrios on the mound. Alejandro Kirk is battery behind the plate. And then from first to third, it's Vladdy, Falefa, Turner, and Bichette. The 0-2 on the way, and that's inside and low. And then from left to right, it's Schneider, Kiermaier, and Springer that are in the outfield for Toronto, who again comes into today with a 16-19 record. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Berrios gets set and delivers, and that was a changeup that was heading towards the dirt, but Harper just got a piece of it and stays alive. 6 pitches in this at-bat. 4 of them have been fouled off by Bryce. The 1-2 delivery, and he held his swing as the ball was in the dirt. Got away from the catcher, but they didn't even appeal the swing. Harper batting .243 in 32 games played this season with 18 runs scored and 24 RBI. The 2-2 on the way. Line drive into left field for another base hit for Bryce Harper as it bounces in front of Davis Schneider, and Bryce Harper gets a 2-out single. Well, we talked about it before. I said that when he goes the opposite way, that's a sign of good things to come. Well, this guy now is on an 18-game hitting streak, so clearly he's doing something right. He had a 7-game walk streak that ended a couple of nights ago. He was like, you know what, I'm going to continue with this new streak that I have, or with this other streak I have going on. The Castellanos steps up to the plate, and he takes a sinker at 93 miles per hour right down Broadway for strike 1. There's a 197 batting average with 2 homers and 11 runs batted in. Did have a double in last night's game against the Giants. The 0-1 inside for ball 1. Cassidy's now 32 years old, was drafted by the Tigers in 2010, and was the 44th overall pick of the draft. The 1-1 pitch, line drive over the third baseman's head out into left field. It's going to go all the way towards the corner. Harper rounding third. Schneider stumbled a little bit. Harper's going to come home. The relay to the plate is definitely not in time, and it's an RBI double by Nick Castellanos. It's 1-0 Philadelphia. The throw by Schneider was cut off by Bo Bichette, and by the time Bichette caught it, Harper was already at home plate. Literally just went right into the corner. It took a weird bounce after it hit the wall out towards the left field corner. As soon as it hit that wall, it stopped, and it actually went forward a little bit, and Davis Schneider kind of had to round his... catch himself. Brandon Marsh comes up and he fouls off the first pitch. So the Phillies continue to hit really well now in the first inning. They started off the season not doing such a good job in that area, but they've been red hot. The 0-1 on the way to Marsh, and that's a changeup that's at the knees for strike 2. D, thanks so much for coming on the other day when you were at the game. I was at the game yesterday. I hope you had a good time. No balls, 2 strikes to Brandon Marsh, and the 0-2 sinker that misses inside. "23 pitches in this inning so far by Berrios. 17 of them have been strikes. Throw back to second to get Castellanos. Ooh, it's not in time. I thought maybe Bichette maybe caught caught it and tagged him right on the right wrist when he tried to get his right hand back in there. It was a pretty good move. I don't know. That's tough. Bichette caught it. It was a good attempt at least. Nope, he was safe from that angle. From the forwards angle that they're showing us, when you look at from home plate, when you look from home plate all the way to second, it looked like maybe he got his hand in there. I think that the Blue Jays are going to challenge this, and they will. So Berrios tried to pick off Nick Castellanos. It was a good move. Castellanos was dancing off the bag, and Bichette just applied the tag on his right wrist. Let's see again. They're looking at the replay review center, which is in Secaucus, New Jersey. It's pretty close. It's looking with Bo Bichette, Castellanos. They're looking at fan vision. Let's see. So he's out. And that's the end of the inning. So Castellanos got picked off. The call is overturned. And that's that. But Nick, even though he got picked off, he did have an RBI double to give the Phillies a 1-0 lead. And we go to the top of the second at the bank. You're going down, JJ. What's up, Dallas? I'm sorry Bo was up. I wasn't being quiet. I wasn't being quiet for Bo. Well, you're wrong. You were wrong. I thought initially he was out, but yeah. He got picked off. Picked off. I'll allow it. This is Dallas. If you are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button as well. If you guys would like to donate to the channel, you're absolutely more than welcome to do so. I did want to give a shout out, of course, to Jamie for super chatting and for providing a donation. You're the best, Jamie. I really do appreciate that, man. It means so much. So, who did you say is going to be 6 tomorrow or 7 tomorrow? Bennett is going to be 7 at midnight, hopefully in bed for school. It's cool. Ugh. Why, Casty? Well, I mean, my guy, he did get an RBI double, so you take it as it comes, for sure. Ugh. If you are tuning in on Facebook or on any other social media platform, welcome on in. My name is Jason Joseph. You're more than welcome to follow me on YouTube or follow me on all the other social media platforms. If you head on over to YouTube, though, you can engage with the community that's on there, and I'll read your chats, and we just talk about baseball, man, as we call the Phillies game. So we do Phillies baseball, we do Sixers basketball, and Eagles football. There's Davis Schneider, who's at the plate, and he takes a strike at the knees at 94 miles per hour. Davis hitting .270 on the season with a .372 on-base percentage. And the 0-1 is outside for ball one. Also slugging .473 with 3 homers and 12 RBI. 1 ball, 1 strike, and the next pitch is fouled away. So, quick story. I had this teacher. Her name was Mrs. Schneider. There she is. Wow. Ugh, I'm gonna miss it. Ugh, did I miss it? I did. 1-2 pitch, ground ball, chopped over to third base, and the throw over to first is just in time. And there's one away. So he grounds out over to third, and Jansen's coming up to bat. So I had a teacher when I was in high school. Her name was Mrs. Schneider, okay? And she taught she taught special education, right? So I was in one of her classes as the first pitch to Jansen is down low and inside for a ball. And, well, her son is Davis Schneider. The 1-0 pitch. And there's a line drive it over to shortstop. Sosa makes the catch. And there's 2 away. She is at the game tonight. Just saw her on NBC Sports Philadelphia. Wanted to try to take a picture. But shout out to Mrs. Schneider. Great teacher. Great person. 2 outs. Nobody on. Davis is 25, so he's just a year younger than me. The first pitch is in there for a strike. I'm 25, but I'm going to be 26. The 0-1 on the way, and that's down low for a ball. Alejandro Kirk is due up to bat. He's in 200 on the season. He's catching behind the plate. But yeah, shout out to Mr. Schneider. And Davis actually got the call up last year. As the 1-1 is in there for strike 2. And what makes it even more wild is that he was a 20th round pick by the Toronto Blue Jays in 2017. The 1-2 pitch, check swing, he went around. Or no, he did not. Wow. They tried to appeal it, and Michlinski said no, he didn't go. It looked like he clearly went. I thought he did. It's 2-2. No, it's the other guy. It's the other Davis Schneider. The 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss. He struck him out, and Christopher Sanchez gets out of the inning. All right, so there's the third out as Christopher Sanchez retires the side, and we go to the bottom of the second in Philadelphia. That's a different guy. His name is also Davis Schneider, Mike. Yes. He's from Berlin. Nobody else in the Blue Jays is from New Jersey. Well, at least not that I know of. Yo, what's up, guys? Did you enjoy the game yesterday? I did. What's up, DFJ? How you guys? How's everybody doing? I appreciate you guys so much for being here. What base did I sit on? I sat near the first base side. I don't know if you saw my YouTube short, but I recorded Bryce Harper's home run, and you could see where I was. You could pretty much see the vantage point that I had from that. That was over on the first base side. So, yeah. Hit the thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button. We got 70 people watching on here. This is awesome, man. JJ, did you bring a dog to the game? No, I did not. Why would I do that? I was at the game yesterday, yes. Yep. Again, go check out my YouTube shorts. Honestly, that one video I did take of Bryce is getting some views on YouTube. So, yeah, it's cool. 2 hits for the Phillies so far as we go to the bottom of the second inning. Everybody's coming on here now, man. We got 70 people watching. This is awesome. Let's get to 100 likes if we can. Darth Pooh's here. What's up, Darth Pooh? Phillies will take on the Washington Nationals next Friday, all the way to Sunday for a 3-game set. Have the National Series graphic up. All right, so Bohm has the day off. Real Muto has the day off as well. And, well, Andy Fletcher's going to go out there to talk things over with Berrios. I don't know what was going on, but try to see if he was using any sort of illegal stuff. I don't know. I don't want to make any assumptions, but Brandon Marsh comes back up to bat. Remember, Castellanos made the last out because he was picked off. So Marsh will lead things off, and the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. I just viewed your short. Nice one. Thank you. I got my phone out, and literally, as soon as I hit the record button, he homered. I'm not even kidding. Not even kidding. The pitch on the way, and that's fouled off. I know people are going to say, like, oh, like you edited it. Like, it's not me, man. What's up, Wanda? Wanda. How you doing, Wanda? Berrios gets set again and delivers, and the pitch is high for ball 1. I didn't see anybody, or nobody recognized me, I should say. I'm always looking out for that now. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Brandon Marsh, and the 1-2 on the way, swing and a miss. So Berrios goes with a slurve that was in the dirt and inside, and there's the first out recorded in this bottom of the 2nd inning. Last time I did go, somebody did run into me. But not this time. Stott hitting .235 on the season, and he's batting in the 6th spot. Berrios gets set and delivers and throws a strike. Just on the inside corner at the knees. Phillies are in their regular pinstripes with the red letters and numbers on both the front and the back. The 0-1 line drive back up the middle for a base hit. And Bryce Stott gets aboard with a 1-out single. So Harper singled in the top of the first or bottom of the first with 2 outs. And scored from first on the RBI double by Nick Castellanos. That's how we have a 1-0 lead. So Stott now has reached base safely in 25 of his 30 starts this season. Edmundo Sosa is going to be at the plate now. He's playing over at shortstop. That's where Stott was yesterday. And Berrios with the pitch, and that swung on and missed. Edmundo Sosa hitting .276 with a homer and 4 runs batted in. Stott leads off over at first. He can fly as he goes. The 0-1 is fouled away, though, as Edmundo Sosa plays spoiler, and Stott has to go back to first. Berrios off-speed stuff is nasty. Yeah, when I was saying before that his changeup is really, really good. When he's on with throwing those off-speed pitches. Stott just went back over to first base. It's an 0-2 count to Edmundo Sosa. Batting .276 in 11 games this season and 3 runs scored. The 0-2 on the way. Upstairs. Stott with 7 stolen bases coming into today. And also 21 strikeouts. But 15 walks, and he's over at first. 1-2 delivery. It's down low. Stott goes. The throw over the second. It is not in time. Bryce Stott with his 8th stolen base of the season. Not a bad throw by Alejandro Kirk, but Stott was able to dive in head first, got his left hand on the bag, and the swipe was not in time. Bryce Stott won that battle. See again. Yep, he's in there. Definitely in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Edmundo Sosa. A runner in scoring position. The Phillies have done a very good job on the base pads, except in the first over their last couple of days. The next pitch, that's fouled away. From a general standpoint, they've done a much better job on the bases. That's the 16th consecutive stolen base by the Phillies. 16 consecutive game, I think that's what they meant to say. 2 balls, 2 strikes. In the on-deck circle, it's Cody Clemens, who's playing over at third base for Alec Bohm tonight. Berrios looks back at second, now back to third, and now to the plate, the 2-2 on the way, swinging a foul tip into the glove for strike 3. And Jose Berrios records his 3rd strikeout of the game. 2 away, and Clemens coming up to bat. See if Cody can come through here. The Tigers, Cody Clemens' former team, they are tied 7-7 against the Cleveland Guardians. That's just in the top of the third. First pitch to Cody is taken wide for ball one. The Rangers played first in Oakland. Game started at about 3:30, and they won 15-8. The 1-0 pitch, that's at the knees for strike one. Clemens is 27 years old. Of course, the son of Roger Clemens. And the 1-1 is outside for ball two. We got 98 people already on here watching. This is awesome, man. 38 total pitches by Jose Berrios. We're in the bottom of the second. Phillies lead at 1-0. There's a runner at second. And the 2-1 to Clemens. In the air. Hit out to deep right field. And that's not coming back. It's gone. I think it hit the sign out in right field and bounced off of it. And it's a 2-run homer by Cody Clemens. There you go. Cody Clemens ripped it into the night and was able to give the Phillies a 3-0 lead. Man, he belted that thing right down the middle, and Clemens just sent it all the way to Broad Street. Yeah, it hit the KDI technology sign, and Bryce Harper, they showed a shot of him just having some smiles. And Garrett Stubbs will come on up to bat. And Stubbs takes a high strike. It was on the upper third of the zone for strike one. Stubbs is now the fifth batter to hit in this inning for the Phils. Berrios gets set, kicks, delivers, and that's fouled away for strike two. He just crushed that thing. It went 383 feet. That thing was long gone. The 0-2 to Stubbs. Check swing, he went around. They didn't even have to appeal. And Stubbs tried to run away from the tag, but was not able to do so, as he was tagged out by his counterpart, Alejandro Kirk. But the Phillies get two more runs on a moonshot hit by Cody Clemens. And the Phillies lead it 3-0 as we head to the top of the third. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Hopefully you're all doing well. Having yourselves a very, very good night. In case, I'm surprised nobody has commented on this, but do you guys notice anything different about me? Here, I'll give you a closer up view. Notice anything different? I'm surprised nobody has said anything about this. Take a good look at me. Anybody? Anybody notice anything different about me? Anybody? There's 91 people on here watching. Anybody? New glasses. New glasses, question mark? Yes. These ones are darker. Yes. And they're also a little bit wider. Yeah, there you go. Surprised nobody else said that. But yes, I did get new glasses. You have 18 ice cubes instead of your traditional 17 ice cubes. I don't know what that means. Did I shave my eyebrows? No. Yes. I got a haircut and I got new glasses. But it's the new glasses. I've had the haircut for about like 5 days. But yes, daughter said it first. Well, she's 9. She said it first. She said I got new glasses. That's funny. I like that. You were blinded by that sharp haircut. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I do. That's what's different about you. I had 18 ice cubes instead of 17. That is right. All right, so Kevin Kiermaier is due up to bat or Isaiah Kiner-Falefa first is due up to bat, I should say. It's 8-9-1, and Kiner-Falefa takes a ball that's way inside and low. And the 1-0 pitch. Fly ball hit out over towards right field. Castellanos tries to make a sliding catch. Can't get there, though. And it's just a single as he was able to play it on a bounce and scoop it up as he slid. But an opposite field single starts off the inning for the Blue Jays in the top of the third. I'll have to look that joke up. I'll have to look it up later. Not right now, obviously. Kiermaier is coming up to bat over on the left side. Sanchez had 25 pitches coming into this inning. And he kicks and deals, and he throws it low for ball one. One ball, no strikes. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. And the throw back over to first is not in time. Kiermaier hitting 197 with a homer, 4 walks, 19 strikeouts, 5 RBI, and 6 runs scored. The 1-0 on the way is downstairs for a ball. To make it now a 2-0 count. Two balls, no strikes, and the next pitch is way inside for ball 3. Stubbs did a good job at just getting on his, getting into a standing position and making the catch as it was way inside. Three-zero pitch, and that's inside again for ball 4. So, a single and a walk allowed by Christopher Sanchez in this inning, and there's still nobody out, and the top of the order is coming up to bat for the Jays. By the way, wanted to make sure I mentioned, of course, George Springer had a single to lead off the game in his first at-bat. He's hitting .205 in 33 games. The first pitch thrown by Sanchez is way inside for ball 1. Blue Jays all-time against the Phillies are 43-31. Garrett Stubbs is going to go out there to talk things over with Christopher Sanchez, and the rest of the infielders will huddle in as well. Blue Jays on the road this year are 8-12, and they're 3-7 over their last 10 games. George Springer up to bat as everybody goes back to their spots. The last start that Sanchez had threw 14 changeups. Tonight, he's already gone with 9. The 1-0 pitch, bouncer, hit over to second base, the flip over to the shortstop. There's one, and the throw back to first in time. A 4-6-3 double play as the runner from second, Kiner-Falefa, heads over to third. Kiermaier was out at second base. The ball was bounced over towards Bryce and Stott. Sosa covered the bag with the underhanded shuffle pass, if you will, to Edmundo Sosa, and the throw over to first was in plenty of time. So there's a 4-6-3 double play, and Vladdy Guerrero Jr. is due up to bat. Takes the first pitch outside. It was a sinker at 94 miles per hour. Guerrero with 4 homers and 15 RBI. He did have a grand slam in the last game for the Blue Jays, but they ended up losing that game to the Washington Nationals. The 1-0 pitch, and that's taken outside for ball 2. Blue Jays at one point had a 6-1 lead and ended up losing that game by a score of 11-8. The 2-0 pitch, swing and a miss. They did beat the Nationals in the second game, but they allowed 9 runs in the first game. Their bullpen and their pitching just have not been up to par. The 2-1 on the way, and that's down low for ball 3. Justin Turner waits in the on-deck circle. It's 3-0 Phillies. We're in the top of the third. Phillies taking on the Blue Jays for a 2-game set. Then have an off day on Thursday. The 3-1 pitch away for ball 4. And there's the second walk allowed in this inning by Christopher Sanchez as Vladdy goes over to first. God bless you, JJ. Thanks for the game in Orlando. Got you. By the way, sorry about your Orlando Magic if you're an Orlando Magic fan. Make sure you guys hit the like button and hit that subscribe button, baby. Do I have a new favorite color? No, I like blue. Or, sorry, I like purple. That's my favorite color. I probably didn't get the joke in real time. Did that have to do with the glasses? First pitch is down low for a ball. To Justin Turner. Turner played on the Red Sox. Also played, of course, for the Dodgers most of his tenure. And the Mets as well. The 1-0 pitch. Nets taken at the knees for strike 1. Yankees are hosting the Houston Astros. It's 3-1 already, and it's just in the bottom of the first. Kyle Tucker at a 399-foot home run. And then Alex Verdugo, another former Red Sox, just hit a 3-run homer to help Soto and Judge score. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1 pitch to Turner. It's popped up, hit out over towards right center field as Marsh jogs over towards his left. And he'll make the squeeze and the catch to get the final out of the inning. So, no runs. And 2 men left as we go to the, or 1 man left, I should say, as we go to the bottom of the third. Sorry about that. Was looking down. Yeah, 3-1. How about that? You were scared to walk Vlad? Phillies versus Jays. How's everybody doing, man? How's everybody doing on here? What'd you guys do yesterday while I was gone? What'd you guys do yesterday? Did you guys do anything cool? Did you guys do anything fun? Let me know. I did want to ask you. So I'm always looking into I'm always looking into getting into like new music, okay? And I like a lot of types. By new music, I don't necessarily mean like 2024 music. It can be. But what types of artists do we like out there? What types of artists, what types of bands do we like? Doesn't have to be well known. Just anybody. Because I'm always looking for ideas of new music to listen to as I do work. The Hot Corner says, I worked on some music. Are you a musician, my guy? We're in the bottom of the third. Kyle Schwarber's up to bat. Berrios back out there on the hill, and the first pitch to Kyle is taken on the outside corner for a strike. So, yeah. Tell me artists. Drop down albums. Yeah. Songs. All that type of stuff. The ball is 1 strike, and the 0-1 is taken wide for ball 1. Kyle struck out in the first, so he's 0 for 1 today. He did have a home run that hit off the foul pole in the 8th inning of yesterday's game. Sublime and Bob Marley. I like Sublime. I like Bob Marley too. The 1-1 that's fouled away. That corner. Are you on Spotify? Or are you on Apple Music or GarageBand or not GarageBand? Sorry. Why is it blanking out on me? 1 ball, 2 strikes to Kyle Schwarber, and the 1-2 swing and a miss. Struck out on a slurve that was right down the pipe. There's the first out recorded in this inning. What's it called? Artist. Hot Corner says, I'm old, so I listen to yacht rock, classic rock, some alternative and progressive stuff. I write and listen to worship music as well. Nice. When Merrifield comes up to the plate and the pitch, line drive it back up the middle past the diving stop of the second baseman, and Whit Merrifield is aboard with a 1-out single. It's the second inning in a row where a Phillies player has struck out to start off the inning and then singled right after that. AJJ, and Mischief Brew. Okay. Genre. Bryce Harper's due up to bat. And the first pitch is just a little bit outside for a ball. Saw that Jamal Murray, according to ESPN, has just been fined $100,000 for throwing multiple objects in the direction of a game during Game 2 of the T-Wolves Nuggets series. The 1-0 is wide for ball 2 to Bryce Harper. Berrios with 49 pitches in this inning so far. Merrifield leads off over at first. Still a speed on the bases, and the 2-0 pitch to Harper is low and away for ball 3. Three balls, no strikes. 3 seconds left on the pitch clock, and the next pitch is taken right down the pipe for strike 1. Lifetime against Berrios. He is 0 for 2, Bryce Harper, with a walk and a strikeout. 3 balls, 1 strike to Bryce Harper. Throw back to first. Not even to the bag, as Vladdy wasn't even touching the bag, and Merrifield just jogged back over to first. My buddy, what's up, Luke? How you doing? My buddy has a band called Tommy the Animal from Colorado. Jam band, if you like that stuff. They're very talented. Cool. 3-1 to Harper, and that misses outside for ball 4. And Harper gets on with a walk, and Castellanos is coming up to bat. Mike Green, well, if you want to hear something different, try Sex Pistols, but my go-to is the Rolling Stones and Pink Floyd. I just listened to Dark Side of the Moon again today. I love that album. I was listening to that on my trip. I was out today. It wasn't really a trip, but on my little adventure, I guess. Castellanos comes up to bat, and the first pitch is fouled away. It was right down the middle. Castellanos had an RBI double his last time up. Tigers have just retaken the lead. They're up 8-7. Wild. The 0-1 swing and a miss. Make sure you guys hit the like button and hit that subscribe button as well. If you guys enjoy what you hear, my name is Jason Joseph, and this, of course, is Play-by-Play with JJ. 1 out, 2 runners on. Phillies lead it 3-0. Castellanos had an RBI double in the bottom of the first, and Cody Clemens had a 2-run homer in the bottom of the second for the Phils. The 0-2 to Castellanos. He pops this one up out towards shallow center, getting under it, and being able to make the catch is Kiermaier. And Castellanos wanted it to just bloop in, but it did not. Dark Side of the Moon is one of my favorite albums. I agree. It's one of my favorites, too. It is one of my favorites. Black Sabbath kind of day. Tristan says, probably not new, but Let It Be is the perfect song to listen to when you're stressed out over something out of your control. Yeah, my favorite song of all time is Imagine by John Lennon still to this day. But Let It Be, the Beatles are still my favorite band. Always has been. 2 outs, 2 runners on. And Brandon Marsh is due up to bat. And he takes a strike on the outside corner. I do like Taylor Swift. I didn't get to listen to Kendrick Lamar's new album, but I've heard great things about it. So if you are into newer stuff, I like the newer stuff as well. The 0-1 is fouled off by Marsh. I like old Kanye. I like Graduation is a really good album by him. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 runners on, and 2 outs against Brandon Marsh. And the 0-2 is high and a little bit outside for a ball. What else do we like? What else do I like? I like, as far as newer stuff goes, I like Ari. The 1-2 pitch, that's fouled away as well. If you like Dark Side of the Moon, listen to A Momentary Lapse of Reason. That is also a very good album. I love that. Yeah. Learning to Fly is one of my favorite songs by Pink Floyd. You did it on your trip in '88, but that was a different trip. I know what you're saying. 1-2 pitch to Marsh. It out over towards left field. It's going back towards the track, and Schneider gets under it, and he'll make the catch. And the inning comes to an end. So Davis Schneider able to make the last out. And no runs. Couple men left for the Phils. And we head to the top of the 4th in Philadelphia. Still 3-0 Phillies. What's up, my friend? I'm right back again, JJ. This is Vince. What's up, Vince? How you doing? If you guys wouldn't mind doing so, hit the thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button as well. If you are on YouTube, don't forget about that. Let's get to 2,200 subscribers. That's what I want to get to. And please, tell your friends, if you guys know people that would love to be able to listen to a very good quality of play-by-play, but also realize that they'd have a lot of fun on here, please spread the word. Please tell friends. I've been having some people do that now, but for those of you that really do enjoy this, it's great because it helps us out, and it also can help your friends out as well. I know that some people listen as they work. Some people just like to come on here for the conversations, and there's a lot of cool things about this medium that I really do enjoy, but it helps out other people. Let's scroll down. I'm a huge Rush fan. I like Rush. You do know who was the first lead singer from Pink Floyd was R-I-G-G-T. You mean to say Rush? The Doors all day. Animals from Floyd is really good too. I like Animals. My favorite album by Pink Floyd is Wish You Were Here. And then it's then after that it's Dark Side of the Moon. And that's The Wall. Biggie and Tupac were dead before you were born, but you can't say you don't love their music. Oh, I like Biggie a lot. Tupac, I have to get more into Tupac, honestly. I do. First pitch, and that's in there at the knees for a strike to Bo Bichette. 3-0 Phillies. Christopher Sanchez is on the hill still for the Phillies. The pitch, swing and a miss. Good changeup thrown by Sanchez there. Garrett Stubbs behind the plate. They had a close-up of him. And the 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Another changeup thrown to strike out Bo Bichette. And he has gone down twice today against Christopher Sanchez. 2 of the 3 strikeouts that have been recorded by Sanchez have resulted in strikeouts to Bo Bichette. Just has gone to the slider 12% of the time, but the sinker, he's gone to that pitch 58% of the time. And Davis Schneider comes up to bat, and he takes a strike. It was over the plate. The 0-1 pitch, changeup that swung on and missed for strike 2. Davis has played in 28 games so far with 12 runs scored and 12 RBI. As he takes the next one down low. I like Steely Dan. Steely Dan school. The 1-2 pitch. Line drive foul over towards the right field side. Can I do Facebook Live? I do Facebook Live. Maybe you haven't heard me say, I do say this. I try to say it every game. But I say that if you are tuning in on Facebook or if you're tuning in on X or Instagram, please make sure that you guys follow. 1-2 on the way is served foul. And that goes just below Carlos Febles, who was the third base coach for the Toronto Blue Jays. It's like, oh, darn it. I missed that ground ball. Sanchez gets set, kicks, steals the pitch, swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts on a changeup. And Christopher is able to get his 4th strikeout of the night. 2 away, and still nobody on. There we go. Now it's Danny Jansen's turn to come on up to the plate. Randy Arozarena just hit a long home run for the Tampa Bay Rays. I don't know if you saw that, but it was a long shot. His 6th of the season. 1 ball, 1 strike to Danny Jansen in the pitch. Slider that was in the dirt. Check swing, did he go? And they say no over at first base. I listen to it all the time. I saw Animals in 1977 at the Spectrum and the Waldorf in L.A. in 1980. The 2-1 is low for ball 3. The 3-1 pitch, and that is fouled away once again. Count is now full. See, I love these conversations. These are beautiful. Any other bands that you guys are into or artists? The 3-2 pitch, and that's fouled off. Jansen's not wearing any batting gloves. 3-2 pitch. Fly ball hit out over towards left field, and it hits off the top of the wall. Merrifield didn't get a good read on it. Has to go back towards the baseball, and jogging in over at second base as the throw is made over to second is Danny Jansen. So as soon as it hit off the top of the wall, Merrifield kind of had to go back for the baseball because it took a weird bounce, and I think a weirder bounce than he was anticipating. Just didn't get a good read on it whatsoever. It hit off the Sherwin-Williams sign. And because that's not his position every day, you can kind of understand why he didn't really chance that one correctly. But Alejandro Kirk is coming up to bat. And the first pitch is up high for a ball. Jansen, who is also a catcher, is DHing tonight for the Blue Jays. The 1-0 pitch, grounder, hit over towards second base. Stott has it, fields it cleanly, throws over to first, and the inning comes to an end. Just a 2-out double allowed by Christopher Sanchez, and we head to the bottom of the fourth in Philadelphia, 3-0 Phillies. All right, correct me. Tuba Skinny. I know you're on all of them, but you got my likes from your page. But can you stream live to the different platforms as well? Separately? Are you saying? Like separately? Separately, I technically could, but I just choose not to. I like to stream to all of them at once. Tuba Skinny. Who are they? There's an alt-rock band out of Philly called the Japanese Breakfast. Okay. Usually what I do is I go back and I tend to listen to these types of innings where I ask these random questions because I like to get ideas. And that's what I do. I go to the chat replays and everything. If you are new, don't forget to like and subscribe as you come on in. Hit that thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 2,200 subscribers. If you guys would like to donate to the channel too, you're more than welcome to do so by clicking on that super chat down below. That would really be awesome. They're a New Orleans band. Or Orleans Band Street Band. Is that another one? Or are they a New Orleans band? Orleans Band Street Band. Look them up too. I'm not really a big Metallica guy. The money line right now for Toronto is at plus 620. For the Phillies right now, it's at minus 1180. Yeah, hardcore. I'm not really a big Metallica guy. I like some of their songs. What's up, Richard? How you doing, man? Bryce Stott is due up to bat. And I think we have a pitch clock violation. Alejandro Kirk is wants a new pitch comp piece, and that's what he's going to get. So that's what it was. Yep, 1 ball, no strikes. And there was a pitch clock violation, too. And the 1-0 pitch is inside for ball 2. So Berrios did not get set or did not throw the pitch in time. Shane, thanks so much for the donation. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, man. Shout out to you. The 2-0 pitch, and that's on the outside corner for a strike. Shane says, did Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker, play for the Phillies? Mark Hamill. Cole Hamill's his brother. It's Mark Hamill. I knew who you were saying. The 2-1 pitch, and that's in there for a strike. I love Mark Hamill. They just called it a ball? Huh. 3 balls, 1 strike. And the next pitch is down low, but check swing, did he go? And the third base umpire says he did. So the count is now full at 3-2. Nope, they had it wrong. He struck out. So there was a pitch clock violation. NBC Sports had it wrong and said that it was a 1-0 count, so they got the count wrong and everything. So it was a 2-2 count, and he struck out on that pitch. He went. Edmundo Sosa is up to bat. He takes the first pitch down low for a ball. Berrios gets set at the belt, kicks, delivers, and throws it down low and outside for a ball. Huh. It's really weird. That's now a 2-0 count. 1 out in the bottom of the fourth. Phillies lead at 3-0, and the 2-0 pitch swing and a miss. Sosa tried to send that one to the fences, but could not get a hold of it. Phillies play a 2-game set against the Jays. The afternoon game will be tomorrow at 1:05. And the 2-1 to Sosa is going to hit Sosa. And he's rewarded first. Just hit him right on the elbow area. So he gets hit by a pitch. After tomorrow afternoon, not right after tomorrow afternoon, but the Phillies do play the Blue Jays again. They will play them for another 2-game set. It'll be at the Rogers Center on September 3rd and September 4th. What's up, RG? How you doing, man? And, I wanted to make sure that I gave, okay, I did read that. Cody Clemens is due up to bat, and he takes the first pitch for a strike. Jose Berrios was 69 pitches so far in this ball game. The ball is 1 strike to Cody Clemens, and the 0-1 is on the outside corner for a strike as well. Cody did have a 2-run homer his last time up and was able to take Jose Berrios very deep. His second homer of the season and 5 RBI as well. The 0-2 on the way. Fly ball hit out over towards left center field, and it goes over the head of Kiermaier. He tried to make the catch, and it goes all the way towards the warning track. Sosa's going to jog in to score. Clemens will head on over to third, and he gets on with an RBI triple. It's 4-0 Phillies. The throw was made back over to second base. Kiermaier did not get a good read on it, but the Phillies will take it. I mean, he hit it really hard. Kiermaier tried to make the catch. It went over his glove. He turned over to his right side, and he just rolled over. It hit the State Farm sign, and Clemens was just going to go to third. And even Alec Bohm was telling him, go, 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 as he was standing over on the railing. And Clemens gave him the binoculars. Stubbs up to bat, and he takes it inside and low for a ball. That was the first extra base hit since Clemens hit the home run. The 1-0 on the way, and that misses low for ball 2. So technically, Clemens is on cycle watch because he homered, and he just had a triple, an RBI triple. 2-0 pitch, and that's up high for ball 3. I just said it, Larry. Similar minds think alike. 111 people on here watching. Make sure you guys like and subscribe and hit the bell icon, man. 3 balls, no strikes to Garrett Stubbs. And the next pitch, that's outside for ball 4. And Berrios smiles. That's not really a smile of happiness. He's just like, man. So time is called. Pitching coach Peter Walker is going to have a conversation with the infielders and, of course, Berrios as he touches him on his right shoulder with his left hand. It's like, all right, we got to calm down here. Runners are at the corners for the Phils. Clemens had an RBI triple, and Stubbs walked. And Kyle Schwarber's going to come up to bat for the Phils. He's 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts. So everybody went back to their spots, and Schwarber is going to be stepping into the box as he's introduced. Merrifield waits in the on-deck circle. All right, so Berrios looks back over at third, now back to the plate. First pitch to Kyle Schwarber is inside and low, and the throw over to second. There wasn't even a throw over to second. It's a 1-0 count. Did the runner go? They don't show if he did, but it looked like Alejandro Kirk was looking over to throw to second. The 1-0 pitch is in there for a strike. Boy, it'd be really nice to see the Phillies try to break this thing free. Break it loose. The pitch, inside and low, to make it a 2-1 count to Kyle Schwarber. Boy, it'd be really nice to see him try to hit a home run here. The 31-year-old from Middletown, Ohio, up at the plate. And the 2-1 delivery that's delivered to him is on the outside corner. Painted perfectly on the edge for strike 2. Trevor Richards is getting loosened up in the Jays bullpen. Already the 80th pitch coming up by Berrios. And he's not even through 4 innings. The 2-2 on the way. And that's inside. It actually hit Kyle Schwarber. And he will go over to first. And that's going to load the bases. Third base umpire and Justin Turner are having a conversation. And the Blue Jays are not so happy about this. There's Don Mattingly, who's now the bench coach for the Toronto Blue Jays. Did he foul it off? Oh, no, it hit him. The question was it didn't hit him, but it was a check swing. I didn't see any sort of appeal. I don't think that they can review that. So the bases are loaded. They didn't even appeal. I think he did I think he did go. But the bases are loaded, and Whit Merrifield is coming up to bat. 1 out, bases juiced. And the first pitch to Whit. It's flied out towards right field. It's hooking foul, and it goes out of play. What a catch by that fan. Big spot here for Whit Merrifield, who singled in the third. Clemens at third, Stubbs at second, and Schwarber at first. All 3 of them are lefties. And a righty is up to bat against Berrios, who looks back at third, back to the plate, winds up and delivers. It's way inside. It almost caught a piece of the jersey. And right now, if you're John Schneider, well, I don't know if you want to leave in Berrios for too much longer. The count is tied up at 1 apiece. 4 seconds left on the pitch clock, and the 1-1 to Merrifield is fouled back towards the home plate's first base side, and it goes into about the 4th row. One ball, 2 strikes to Whit Merrifield. 10 seconds left on the pitch clock. And the 1-2 pitch. And there's a ground ball that's dribbled foul over towards first base. And we'll do it again. Bryce Harper waits in the on-deck circle. Berrios shakes it off. 8 seconds left on the pitch clock. 1 ball, 2 strikes, bases loaded still for the Phillies, and the 1-2 pitch. It's grounded foul once again. And the count still remains at 1-2. Merrifield did in .250 with 13 hits, 2 homers, and 4 RBI in 17 games this year. The 1-2 pitch, and that's popped up. It's going to hook into foul ground. Guerrero says that he has it, and he can't make the catch. It was just a little bit over the rail, and it just landed right in front of the camera. So it's still a 1-2 count, and they throw the ball back up. Yeah. It bounced right in front of the camera on a tripod. Then it hit the camera, and then it bounced right back to him. So that's not an out. 1-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on a slurve that was outside. And Merrifield just not able to win that battle. And that's going to put 2 away. Berrios is going to have to face Bryce Harper here, and this is a huge spot for him. First pitch to Harper, and that's taken at the knees for a strike to Bryce. Harper has a .314 average with the bases loaded, 7 grand slams. He's just had one opportunity to do that before, and that was a grand slam that he hit. The 0-1 is chopped foul to make it an 0-2 count to Bryce. Boy, wouldn't it be something if he could get a hold of one here. Harper's 6'3", he's 31 years old. 29 hits on the season. No balls, 2 strikes. Berrios looks back at second. Now back to the plate, the 0-2 pitch. It's hit out to right field. It's going back towards the track. And that baby is gone! It's gone! Bryce Harper with his 3rd game in a row hitting a moonshot. It's a home run, and the Phillies lead it 8-0. He's just opened the gates at the bank. I think Bryce Harper has something to say about Rhys Hoskins being the best hitter now on the team. As soon as Trey Turner went down, Hoskins was still batting in the cleanup spot, and Bryce really has it going now. Oh, my gosh. Clutch. Nick Castellanos coming up to the plate, but before that happens, we have a pitching change, and John Schneider's going to go out there and pull the plug. So Berrios, his night is done. He allows 8 runs against the Phillies in 3 2/3 of an inning. That's the most runs he's allowed this year. And, well, the Phillies did a good job against him. 0-2. That was the count. Wish it was a better call, but 0-2, man. 0-2. I figured it was coming. I had a feeling it was going to come, man. What are we doing here? I've been missing this conversation. Best Phillies players at every position. I can't do that right now. But that's a good question. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys like and subscribe. We need 15 more subs in order for us to get to 2,200. If you guys wouldn't mind doing so, it would really, 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 really mean a lot to me. We're definitely trying to grow the channel. My name is Jason Joseph. I'm a broadcaster from South Jersey. We've been calling Phillies games, and we've been calling Sixers games as well, and Eagles. That's what we do on here. Phillies, Sixers, and Eagles. And yes, so that's mainly what we are known for on this channel. 64 likes. Let's get to 100, man. That was nice. Phil says, what a shot. I know, man. That was cool. Absolutely awesome. That was sick. So, yeah, a little backstory about me. I'm a broadcaster from South Jersey. I've been on here for about 15 months. I think that Andy Fletcher just ejected John Schneider. They just came back from a break. He's pointing out to somebody over at third base, the third base coach for the Phillies. Did John Schneider just get ejected? I think he did. Wow. That's wild. Huh. Holy, he is angry. Yeah. So Don Mattingly is going to take over. Yeah, John Schneider just got tossed. Castellanos comes up to the plate, and the first pitch is popped up. It's hit out towards shallow center field, and getting under it to make the catch over at second base for the Blue Jays is Kiner Falefa, and that's the end of the inning. So Bryce Harper, it's a grand slam. John Schneider trying to get into the face of Andy Fletcher, who just tossed him and just had to go back to the dugout. He got ejected from the game. He was probably mad over the Kyle Schwarber call. That's probably what my guess is, but man, crazy. Good stuff, man. He was pissed over Kyle's call. I figured that. I think I just said that, but yeah. Polanco over Schmidt and Roland. I don't know what we're talking about. Like the best Philly players at each position. Mike Schmidt's the best. Mike Schmidt's the best third baseman. I wasn't even alive to watch Mike Schmidt, and I know he's the best third baseman. He's considered to be the best third baseman of all time. So, let's get Bryce a World Series ring. He deserves it. He does. He absolutely deserves it for sure. I agree with that statement. Why is this not working? Yeah, all right. So Casty pops out the second. I'm going to take a very quick step off. I will be right back. All right, don't go anywhere. Be right back in just a few moments. All right, so Christopher Sanchez is still out there on the mound for the Phillies as we head to the top of the fifth inning. Sanchez gets set, kicks, and delivers, and throws a strike right at the knees for strike one. How'd you guys find out about my channel? Did you search for it, like, on YouTube? Like, did you search for Phillies? How'd you guys find out about me? Let me know down below. It's now a 1-1 count. Isaiah Kiner Falefa, who caught Castellanos' pop-up to make the third out of the inning, is up at the plate, and the 1-2 pitch, and he strikes out, swinging a miss on a changeup that was in the dirt. And Christopher with his fifth strikeout of the game. So yeah, how'd you guys find my channel? Just out of curiosity. Did you search, like, on YouTube? Search for Phillies play-by-play during last year's playoffs, says Dan Brew. Okay. Came up on my recommended, says Falco. Good. That means we're doing something right. I'm just curious because I've been really trying to figure out, like, how people have been able to find me. First pitch is on the outside corner to Kevin Kiermaier for strike one, and the second pitch, here it is. It's a bouncer, hit back over towards the first base side. Stubbs has to play it, and he throws over to first. It's just in plenty of time. Or it's just in time, and Stubbs gets the second out. There was a little dribbler that was hit over towards the first base line, and I thought Garrett did a good job. The hot corner says, I always watch Phillies highlights, and it showed up on highlights. That's cool. You reached me on YouTube, says LaRue. What's up, LaRue? How you doing? George Springer will ground the first pitch over to third. Clemens has it, throws over to first, and a piece of cake for Christopher Sanchez as he gets his 1-2-3 inning there. Go to the bottom of the fifth now. Phillies coming back up to bat as they lead at 8-0. Who else? Got lucky and came across it on YouTube. Fan since the 70s. You've been a fan of me since the 70s, since before I was born? No, I'm just kidding. I've been a Phillies fan since the 70s. I know. I just had to mess with you. Eagle, what's up, Eagle? I have another guy I listened to for Sixers, and your live came up, but I didn't have anyone that did Phillies games. And you're great at baseball play-by-play. Thank you, Eagle. I appreciate that. For Sixers, do you use Philly Take with RB? Because RB's my boy. I've filled in for some of his streams. I'm just curious. But yeah, I love RB. RB's great. Searched on YouTube. RB went to the Wizards game. That's how I found you. That's right. That's right. That's exactly right. That's sick. You got recommended from RB. Wow, that's three people from RB's channel. Well, potentially three. I didn't hear the answer. I tripped over you trying to sneak in my house. That's how Mike found me. Of course. And it was me. Pat the Bat. That's how you found out about me. No, I'm kidding. I know. Enjoying your broadcast. You do a good job. Phillies rocks, says DFJ. Yeah, man. You should keep this on, man. You should. They've been hitting though. They've been hitting really well today. I typed in Phillies game live and your channel popped up. First thing, says MJ. That's why you're the GOAT, MJ. That's exactly why you're the GOAT. The greatest of all time. I've been on here since you were at 1K and found you myself. I thought you were going to say, and I found myself while I found you. I don't know where these things pop up in my head, but no, that's cool. All right, Brandon Marsh is up to bat for the Fightins. So it's Marsh, Stott, and Sosa, and Trevor Richards is pitching. It's no balls, one strike, and the 0-1 is down low for a ball. I told you to start a YouTube channel, and the rest is history. So Larry started my career. The 1-1, and that's way up high for ball 2. And then Mike found me because I tripped him in his basement. 2 balls, 1 strike to Brandon Marsh. We're in the bottom of the 5th. Richards gets set and delivers, and it's fouled away. Phillies are 9-1 in their last 10 games and are 14-6 at home. Have won a lot of games at home. They're on a streak. 2-2 pitch to Marsh. There's a fly ball hit out over towards center field. Backing up is Kiermaier, and he does make the catch just shy of the warning track. And he was the only guy that didn't bat in the last inning, but he records the first out. Richards doesn't have a win or a loss this season, but if you look further than that, he's pitched in 16 games, and he has a 3.45 ERA. Bryce and Stott is up now for the Fightins. 1 away, nobody on. And Richards gets set and throws a changeup at 77. I always watch YouTube highlights, and your channel popped up, says Elder Ute. It was like magic. Poof. It's cool. The 0-1 is fouled away, and Hardcore says, I've been coming here so long, I don't even remember how I found you. That's comment of the year. The 0-2 pitch, and that's down low and in the dirt to Bryce and Stott, who singled in the second, got a run scored, and also stole a base while he was at it. I typed how to find God, and JJ's channel popped up. That's where my algorithm takes people. The 1-2 pitch, and that's fouled away. We're in the bottom of the 5th. Nighttime has settled upon us. The sun is down. Skies are getting dark. Not a lot of clouds, though. And the 1-2 pitch, it's punched out to left field, but it'll be caught by Davis Schneider. And there's 2 outs. Falco Lombardi, best record in baseball right now. Thank you, LA, for killing the Braves. Smash that like button, says Mike. It's not wrong. 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th, nobody on, and Mundo Sosa's up to bat, and he takes the first pitch at the knees for strike 1 at 93 miles per hour. Edmundo got hit by a pitch in the 4th inning and was able to score a run. And the 0-1 delivery is fouled away to make it now an 0-2 count. The ball's 2 strikes, and the 0-2 pitch is tapped foul as he stays alive. Sosa is hitting .300 with 3 hits and an RBI in 5 games against the Blue Jays. Of course, got to face them last year. The 0-2 is another foul ball on the changeup that was heading towards the dirt. Snooter, what's going on, man? What's going on? Richard, you're not here? Well, there you are. I recommended your channel to 2,186 of my closest friends. Of course you did. The 0-2 is way up high for a ball. Does that include your band members? For those of you that don't know, Larry is actually in a band. You should go follow him. I'm not even joking about that. I'm being serious. You really should go follow him. The 1-2 pitch, check swing. He did not go, says the first base umpire. And it's now a 2-2 count. Clemens waits in the on-deck circle. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Trevor Richards on the bump. And he delivers the 2-2, swing and a miss. And Edmundo Sosa strikes out. And we head to the top of the 6th. It's 8-0 Phillies against the Toronto Blue Jays. We'll be right back in just a few moments. All right, we're back. Make sure you guys like and subscribe and hit the notification bell icon, and that way you'll know when I go live, baby. Oh, boy. This is awesome stuff. Awesome stuff, man. If you guys are interested, if you guys want to email me at any time, you're more than welcome to do that. My email is jasonjosephonair@gmail.com. If you guys have any sort of suggestions or if you have any sort of feedback, whether it's on my actual broadcast or if it's on anything else, if you guys have any questions, any sort of business inquiries, please feel free to email me. I actually am looking for somebody to make me an intro. And if you guys do have some stuff, or if you guys know somebody, get them in touch with me, you know, because I am looking for somebody to help make me an intro. The ball is 1 strike to Vladdy Guerrero Jr. And the pitch, bouncer, hit over to third base. And Clemens has it, fields it cleanly, throws over to first, and Vladdy is retired. That's now 5 straight batters retired in a row by Christopher Sanchez. I have basic editing skills. I made myself a solid intro. Cool, man. You should send it to me. JJ, once again, and always you're the man. JJ, once again, and always you're the man. I see what you did there. It rhymes. Love your work. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, macho. 1 ball, no strikes to Justin Turner. And the 1-0 delivery is down low for ball 2. Sanchez with 69 pitches. He's gone 5 1/3. Hasn't allowed a run yet. And the 2-0 delivery is at the knees for strike 1 at 94 miles per hour. Cabrera is now warming up in the Toronto Blue Jays bullpen. That's Genesis Cabrera, a left-handed pitcher. And the 2-1 offering is fouled away. So the count is now 2-2. 71 total pitches for Christopher. 46 of them have been for strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and the 2-2 pitch. Line drive hit out over towards center field for a base hit, and Marsh plays it on the ground. Fields it cleanly, and there's a single, a 1-out single by the 39-year-old Justin Turner. Yes, he's 39 years old now. Can you believe that? Now it's Bo Bichette's turn. Spencer Turnbull is starting to get loosened up in the Phillies bullpen, they say. And as of they, I mean Destiny Legardo. 1 ball, no strikes. Bichette is struck out twice. So for 2 with 2 strikeouts, and the 1-0 delivery is chopped foul to make it now a 1-1 count. Bichette is on a 3-year, $33.5 million contract with the Blue Jays. The 1-1 pitch. That's down low for ball 2. There's Spencer Turnbull for the Phillies. Getting warmed up. Two balls, 1 strike. Sanchez gets set and delivers. There's a bouncer hit over to shortstop. Sosa says, I got it. They'll take it over to second for 1. And throw it over to first for a 6-3 double play to end the inning. And Bo Bichette's struggles continue as he's 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a double play. And we head to the bottom of the 6th at the bank. Phillies up 8-0. Hit the like button for JJ, baby. That's exactly right. And let's get to 2,200 subscribers. 2,200, man. We're almost there. We need 14 more people to subscribe. What are we at? We're at 73 likes. That means that 36 of you have not hit that thumbs up button, man. Let's go. Phillies is out of control gaming. Yes, absolutely. Isaac Paredes hit his 8th homer of the season. Wow, the Rays are going off it, I guess. Huh. What's the score of the Rays game? They're up 5-0 in the bottom of the 6th. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. I love these conversations going on in our chat. I always dreamed that my channel would one day get to this point. You know what I mean? JJ, do we sweep the Blues? Do we sweep the Blue Jays? JJ, are we sweeping the Jays? Yeah, for 2 games. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yeah, no, I wasn't lying. I wasn't lying to you guys. I said, like, go check out Larry's channel. I'm being dead serious. Like, I don't joke about that type of stuff. He does really good stuff. You guys should go subscribe to him. Anyone here what pick the Flyers got in the draft? No. I've been wanting to know, actually. Did you know that Bryce Harper has 10 RBI in his last 3 games? I didn't know that. Also, did you know that Genesis Cabrera's on the mound now? Well, he is. He's pitched in 14 games, has a 1-1 record, and has a 6.23 ERA for Toronto. Spencer Turnbull continues to warm up in the Phillies bullpen, and Cody Clemens will come up first to face Cabrera. And the first pitch is blooped out to center field, but it's going to be caught as Kiermaier skips and makes the catch as he ran towards home plate. And Clemens is out. They have a Coca-Cola now in the bullpen? What the heck? They have like is that a vending machine? A beverage vending machine? Huh. Maybe it's a fridge. It looks more like a fridge, not a vending machine. 1 ball, no strikes, and that was the first pitch. It was inside. John, what's up, John? How you doing, man? The pitch, swing and a miss. 8 strikeouts on the season and 8 walks surrendered by Genesis Cabrera. It's number 92 on Toronto. 1 ball, 1 strike to Garrett Stubbs, and the 1-1 is way down low and outside for ball 2. Phillies game tomorrow will be in the afternoon at 1:05 p.m. Eastern time. Excuse me. Good, hope you are too. Love CeeLo, by the way. 2-1 pitch is down low for ball 3. Stubbs walked in the 4th, scored a run, but he's 0 for 1 today. The 3-1 delivery, and that's at the knees for a strike. See, Larry, now I can say that I got you however many subscribers you have now. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and the next pitch is in the dirt for ball 4. Larry said he had 2,186 friends. It's funny. It's beautiful. 10:05 for me tomorrow. We're not the thrash metal 90s band realm. 10:05. That's good for you because you can actually go to bed at a reasonable time. So that's nice. Kyle Schwarber's due up to bat. The first pitch, it was a cutter. It looked like it was a little bit outside, but they say it was on the outside corner for strike 1. The ball is 1 strike to Kyle, and the 0-1 is in there for strike 2. Genesis Cabrera was previously on the St. Louis Cardinals. He's 27 years old, and lifetime as a 4.10 ERA with 226 strikeouts. Played with the Cardinals from 2019 to 2023 and got traded to the Blue Jays in 2023. The next pitch is low and outside for a ball. Is it possible to link your channel, Larry? Yeah, you can drop your link, Larry. You're a mod. But I don't know if he knows how to do it. But if you go to your channel and you press the share button, you can do that. Or I could just drop your link. I could do that during the break. I'll do that during the break. That's what I'll do. I'll make life easier for you. Zach Pop is getting warmed up in the Toronto Blue Jays bullpen. One ball, 2 strikes to Kyle Schwarber. And the 1-2 is fouled away. My channel is Seriously Larry, but there's not much posted, a video or 2 of me playing guitar. There's like 5 videos on there now. Blue Jays got Cabrera in a trade for minor league catcher Sammy Hernandez. The 1-2, the schwarber, swing and a miss. Cabrera fired a 98 mile per hour fastball on the upper third of the zone. And schwarber has a hat trick of strikeouts today. I'll post the link. I'll get it for you guys. Literally just wait till the inning's over. And then I got you. Whit Merrifield is up to bat, and the pitch. Line drive, hit out over towards left field. It's going back towards the track, and Schneider makes the sliding catch. He tried to back up, and he slipped just a little bit. It just landed at the track, and Whit Merrifield got out. Nice play by Davis. Really, that was awesome. So he lines out to left, and that's what ends the inning. And we go to the top of the 7th. All right, so now we're going to search for Larry's channel. Let's do that, and we'll drop Larry's link. All right? How's that sound? That sounds great to me. That sounds great. Great. Larry, you play tambourine too? Oh, wow. Sick. All right, let's click on Larry's channel. Give me 1 sec. 85 likes. 108 people on here watching. Come on, man. There we go. Larry did it. Larry did it. He beat me to the punch. Nice job. Nice job. Good stuff. Oh, that was Realm's channel. That was Realm's channel. I'll get your channel on there too. Oh wait, that's not your channel. That's Realm. I just clicked that. There we go. All right, here's Larry's channel. So that's Realm's channel. Here's Larry's channel. That's Larry's channel. You don't play tambourine, you only play guitar? All right, Christopher Sanchez will head out to pitch the top of the 7th. So I posted Larry's channel. Larry posted Realm's channel. That's the name of his band. Big inning here, pitching-wise for the Titans. And it'll be Davis Schneider who comes up to bat. Sanchez gets set just at the letters and delivers, and it's thrown for a strike, an 82-mile-per-hour slider. The ball is 1 strike. Sanchez gets set again, and the pitch, grounder, rolled over to third base. Clemens has it, throws over to first, and Harper kept his foot in the bag. Good job by him. There's the first out again. So Davis has gone hitless tonight for Toronto so far. It's 8:32 p.m. Eastern Time on the East Coast. 1 out in the top of the 7th inning. And Danny Jansen takes a fastball right down the hatch for strike 1 at 96 miles per hour. $39,492 people in attendance for tonight's game. The pitch, strike 2 called on the inside corner. The ball's 2 strikes to Danny Jansen, who's the DH for tonight's game. And the 0-2 is grounded over towards the first base side, and it gets past the diving stop of Stott into right field for a base hit. So a 1-out single out to right field by Danny Jansen. And Alejandro Kirk is coming up to bat. Wow, thanks. We just tripled our fan base. Well, I guess the 2,187 friends. So much for the friends. Oh, I'm kidding. I'm just messing with you. First pitch is on the outside corner for a strike. But no, that's awesome, Larry. Congrats, man. I really wanted people to sub to you, and check your stuff out. Because you really do an awesome job. Kirk comes up, and the pitch. Here's a line drive it out over towards center field. Good cutoff by Marsh. The throw over the second base. It gets by Stott. And luckily, Sanchez was there to back him up. It was a good throw, too, by Marsh, I thought. And Stott could not make the catch, but I have to see a replay of that. Nonetheless, though, it's a double, and Jansen heads over to third. 1 out, and Spencer Turnbull is still getting warmed up in the Phillies bullpen. Blue Jays are in last place in the AL East. Yep. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa bats on the right side and takes the first pitch down low. 1-0 is the count. Sanchez gets sit above the belt, and the 1-0 delivery. Grounder hit over to shortstop. This should get a run home. Sosa has it. Throws over to first. And it's an RBI ground out to make it an 8-1 game as Jansen does score. So there goes the shutout. Staying put at second is Kirk with 2 outs now. Oh, man, we need 13 more subs. Come on, man. 13 more subs so we get to 2,200. Oh, man, I'm going to be celebrating if we get to 2,200 tonight. Kevin Kiermaier comes up to bat for Toronto. And the pitch by Sanchez is down low. They just released the schedule for the NFL. The pitch, swing and a miss. According to Adam Schefter, they said that this NFL season features 9 playoff rematches, including all 4 divisional round games, both conference championships, as well as the Super Bowl. Ha! The 1-1 on the way. Nets taken for a strike to Kevin Kiermaier, who's 0 for 1. E-Rock, thanks so much for subbing, man. I appreciate it. 2-1 on the way. Fly ball hit out over towards shallow center field. Marsh had to go over towards his right as he was running in towards home. Now goes over towards his left, and he'll make the catch. And it's time to stretch at the bank. So just a run on an RBI ground out that was hit by Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And we head to the bottom of the second in Philadelphia. E-Rock, thanks so much for subscribing, man. Appreciate it. Never saw Yes, but I did see ABWH at the Greek in LA. Does that count? All right, 109 likes, or 109 people on here, 87 likes. Yeah, hit that thumbs up button. Hit that thumbs up button. It's time now for our Phillies trivia question of the day. All right, I'm going to ask you a Phillies trivia question, and if you get it right, you'll hear this sound. You'll hear this. If you get it wrong, you'll hear this. Just kidding. You'll hear this. I did that on purpose, just to keep you on your toes. Okay. Let's do this one. Who holds the single-season Phillies record with 254 hits? What will we hear? I don't know. Ben Davis and Marco Barkan are literally on NBC Sports Philadelphia with Darren Hatcher. Who holds the single-season Phillies record with 254 hits? Does anybody know the answer to that question? Anybody? Chase. Worth. Sizzler. Rollins. All incorrect. Who else? Anybody know? Lefty O'Doul. Correct. Good job. When did Lefty play, E-Rock? Do you know when he played? That's not part of the trivia question. JJ, can we start the game over? No. It's not how it works. We're in the bottom of the 7th, and Bryce Harper is up to bat now for the Fightins. 1929. Yep, good job. The pitch, and that's fouled away. That's too bad. We just got the news that Wilson Contreras has suffered a fractured left forearm for the Cardinals. No balls, 1 strike to Bryce Harper, and the pitch, line drive, hit out over towards right field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. So Harper has 3 hits and has gotten on base 4 times. He had a grand slam, a single, and a walk, and now he singles again. Dikembe Mutombo. All right, so we have a pitch and change as Don Mattingly comes out there. Remember, John Schneider was thrown out of the game, and Harper got a single, so Castellanos is due up, and it's going to be it for Cabrera. There we go. I'm still jaded from 11. I had to live in the St. Louis area, so I really don't like the Cardinals. But also, hey, Ryan Howard is from St. Louis. It's technically true. So you got to respect St. Louis for, being the spot where he was born, because guess what? Well, I was going to say if he wasn't born there, he wouldn't be here, but maybe that's not true. That's probably not true, but that's where he was. And they had a legend, and we took him. So, just from St. Louis, Missouri. 112 people on there watching news. Pitching for the Phils. Christopher Sanchez was pitching, and Sanchez had a very good day. And Spencer Turnbull is probably going to come in for relief in the 8th inning. Denbrew went to Game 3 in St. Louis, though. Ben Francisco was the hero of that game. Tigers are raking. Yes, they are. It's 11-7. Cleveland is raking, too. Guess who else is raking? The Angels. They're up 7-0. The Astros are down 7-1 against the Yankees. Lots of runs, man. Phillies are up 8-1 against the Toronto Blue Jays, and the Diamondbacks lead at 6-1 against Cincinnati. We also had a final score of 15-8 out in Oakland. Texas won. Zach Pop is going to pop in for the Blue Jays. 3 games this season with a 3.38 earned run average. And Castellanos comes up in the first pitch, grounded over to short. This should be 2. Bo Bichette flips it over to second for 1. And the throw to first is in plenty of time for out number 2. A 6-4-3 double play by Nick Castellanos. It was a terrific outing for him. He did. He had a very, very good outing tonight. He did good. Marsh is coming up, and he takes it inside and high for ball 1. Sanchez went 7 innings on 89 pitches at a 3.25 ERA now. That's what he lowered it to. The pitch popped up, hit out over towards left field. Not too deep, and Schneider gets under it, and he'll make the easy grab for the third and final out. So it was a leadoff single by Bryce Harper. Castellanos grounded into a double play. Marsh then popped out to left, and that's how we go to the top of the 8th. In Philadelphia, 8-1 Phillies. The Phillies are 2 for 6 today with runners in scoring position. Of course, you had the Harper grand slam. That was his 9th homer of the year. And that was back in the bottom of the 4th inning off of Jose Berrios. And Berrios today, 3 2/3, 8 earned runs allowed, 7 hits. He allowed 2 homers. One, of course, was the grand slam to Bryce Harper. The other one was a 2-run shot by Cody Clemens. What's up, John? How you doing, man? Yeah, the Phillies stink. You must not like the Phillies because they've been having a really good year. Dodgers versus the Marlins. It's a bloodbath. Yeah, I know. Yup. Late arrival here, but are we on fire or what? Yes, we are. Absolutely. 117 people on here. Let's get to 100 likes and let's get to 2,200 subs. We're 11 subs away. And if you guys would like to donate to the channel, please feel free to do so. You don't have to, but it definitely does help out the channel. Any contribution is a bonus. Spencer Turnbull is going to be pitching now for the Phils. We said that Christopher Sanchez had a very good day, and he did. He went 7 innings, just allowed 1 earned run on 6 hits, and was able to strike out 5 batters on 89 pitches. Turnbull, the last time that he pitched, he went 5 1/3 of an inning. He allowed 2 earned runs against the Angels, and he comes into this game with a 2-0 record and a 1.67 ERA with 36 strikeouts and a .84 whip. Pretty impressive. George Springer will lead things off as we flip back to the top of the order. And the first pitch thrown by Turnbull was a 93 four-seam fastball at the knees. That was for a strike, by the way. The pitch. Bouncer hit over to second base as it takes 2 bounces. Stott has it, throws over to first. And the first out of the inning is recorded. Turnbull has hitters batting 148 against him. He's only allowed 3 homers this year in 6 starts. Feel bad that he got knocked to the bullpen because he was doing a really good job. But let's hope he can continue to thrive. The first pitch in this at-bat is taken down low for a ball. Sucks that they moved Turnbull out of the rotation for Walker. Well, let's, when was the last time that the Phillies ever had this problem? With, good starting pitching? The 1-0 pitch, and that's in there for a strike. I'm not saying to, to criticize it, but it's a good problem to have, man. I feel bad for him too, but if you're a team, this is a great problem to have. Not since the 4 aces. Exactly. 1929. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Guerrero at the plate, and the next pitch it sails outside and low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. That's the count to Vladdy. Vladdy's batting .239. He has 4 homers and 15 RBI. Remember the 2021 year, he had 48 homers and batted .311 with 111 RBI. Next pitch, and that's chopped foul. Now, last year, in 2023, he had a .264 average and 602 plate appearances, or 602 at-bats, with 26 homers and 94 RBI. So he hasn't really been able to live up to the MVP caliber year that he had, and he didn't win the MVP that year in 2021. That was Shohei Ohtani. The 2-2 pitch, it's taken down low and outside. Check swing, though, did he go, and that's for ball 3. Dallas has been remarkably silent. How about them Cowboys? No, how about them Blue Jays? No, I'm kidding. Walker has looked pretty good. 3-2 on the way, and that's fouled back. Count still remains at 3-2. His dad was one of my favorite players when I was growing up. I caught the end of his career, but Vladdy Guerrero, what a ball player he was. 3-2 on the way, and that's fouled off. I just saw that Fernando Tatis Jr. actually just tied his dad, Fernando Tatis Sr., in all-time home runs. Three balls, two strikes, and the 3-2 on the way, and it's popped up over towards center field. Marsh takes a couple of side shuffles over towards his left, and he'll make the grab for out number 2. 2 outs recorded. And still nobody on. I saw him when he played for the Harrisburg Senators. That's cool. I like the Harrisburg Senators. That's our double-A. I say our double-A, but I don't work for them anymore. But when I was with the Blue Rocks, that's their double-A team. The pitch, and that's inside for a ball. Vlad Guerrero, best bad ball hitter ever. His dad could throw a ball from the right field wall on a string to home without a hop. Yep, great ball player. The 1-0 to Justin Turner, and that's fouled away. So it's a 1-1 count. Hit the thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button. Let's get the 2,200 subs. 1-1 is the count to Justin Turner, and the next pitch is fouled away, and we'll do it again. The count is now 1-2. His dad could... yeah, I just read that. Sorry about that. Turner hitting .284 with a .468 slugging percentage and 4 homers on the season. Remember, he's 39 years old. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and the next pitch, and that's inside, and they got a piece of Garrett Stubbs. Oh, man. Stubbs is down. He's in pain. Ooh, he's hurt. I think I hit him right on the wrist. Oof. Trainer's going to go out there to see if he's all right as he helps him up by grabbing onto that left forearm, and Rob Thompson's out there too. Oof. Man. Let's see the replay of this again. Wow. So Turnbull threw it. Oh yeah, got a piece of that, I don't know what he was doing, but he was trying to protect himself and wasn't able to catch the ball. It just bounced right off of his body. And he stays out there. Everybody goes back to the dugout. It's still 2 balls and 2 strikes to Justin Turner. Turnbull gets set just above the letters. Kicks and delivers. It's low and away. On a $13 million contract now. 3-2 pitch. There's a line drive it out over towards left field, and making the catch is Merrifield for out number 3. And that's the end of the inning. So Spencer Turnbull gets a 1-2-3 inning, and we go to the bottom of the 8th at the bank. Phillies have Stott, Sosa, and Clemens coming up. Somebody put peanuts in Christian Pache's hoodie. Did a little prank on him. He's like, what's falling off my hoodie? You know, Justin Turner was selected as a 7th-round pick by the Reds. I didn't know that. He's had a heck of a career. He's not a Hall of Famer, but just a good baseball player. So many injuries over the last few days. Yep, I know. It's almost 9 o'clock, man. Almost 9. Oh, boy. Oh, we're so close to 2,200. I can just sniff it. And again, thank you all so much for being here. You guys are more than welcome to, of course, donate to the channel. If you are new to my channel, my name is Jason. We go by JJ on here. We do Phillies games, we do Sixers games, and we do Eagles games. That's what we do, man, for our play-by-plays, and we have a lot of fun. You know, it's been really cool doing this. A-Rod career grand slams with 25. Lou Gehrig at 23. Harper has some ways to go. Why do you keep comparing A-Rod and Lou Gehrig to some of these Phillies players? I saw that you did that. That's like, what, the third time I saw that? I'm just curious. I think we were talking about third baseman, and you brought up A-Rod and Lou Gehrig, and I could understand that. Well, for A-Rod, because A-Rod did play third. But, Alec messing with Pache. It's cool. Thanks for creating the community, JJ. I love it here. Me too. Me too. It puts a big smile on my face, you know? You know? That's, you know, sometimes, like, tonight, I don't really have too much to say. Like, I'm a little bit more quiet tonight. But it's just nice to have this. We've built that now. That puts a smile on my face. Bryson Stott comes up. He shoots this one out over to left field. And Schneider plays it on a bounce as he had to backhand it. And there's a leadoff opposite field single by Bryson Stott as Tim Mesa is now on the mound for the Blue Jays and is a 6.17 ERA and 11.2 innings of work. Jamie, thanks so much for the donation. I appreciate it, my guy. You're the best, man. Shout out to Jamie with the $5 donation. Cora said you got to donate. Aw. Oh, tell Cora that we love her. Tell Cora that she has a great daddy. She really does. 1 ball, no strike. I swear, next time we do a game, tomorrow afternoon, I will make sure that I show that video of them because they're so sweet. They really are. 1 ball, 1 strike to Edmundo Sosa. Mesa gets set, kicks, fires, and goes high with a fastball. Oh, just talking grand slams, not position players. My bad. No. You're good, my guy. You're good. Shoeless JJ. Oh wait, Shoeless J. Shoeless JJ Jackson. The 2-1, and that's gonna get away from Alejandro Kirk, but gets to it before it goes over to the backstop, and it's now a 3-1 count. Shoeless JJ Jackson. You don't know if I'm shoeless or not, but Shoeless Joe Jackson, great player. 3 balls, 1 strike to Edmundo Sosa. 10 seconds left on the pitch clock. And the pitch by Mesa. Here it comes. It's hit out towards left center field, and that's going to go all the way towards the top of the wall. And Kiermaier's going to have to go run and get it over towards the right center field side. Stott comes in to score. Edmundo Sosa jogs into third, and it's another RBI triple for the Phillies, and Edmundo Sosa has won this time. 9-1 Philadelphia in the bottom of the 8th. You got to pitch. It was really an outside pitch that he was just able to hit out over towards the State Farm sign. If the wall was a little bit lower, that would have probably would have been a home run, but we'll take it. So the second RBI triple of the day. The first one came from this guy at the plate who takes a ball downstairs. That's Cody Clemens. Clemens had a 2-run homer and an RBI triple, and then lined out to center his last time up. The 1-0 pitch is at the knees for strike one. 2 runs scored and 3 RBI. The 1-1 pitch. It's a high bouncer that's fouled away. Phillies will play tomorrow afternoon against the Toronto Blue Jays. That game will be at 1:05 p.m. Eastern Time. The 1-2 to Stubb, or to Clemens. Ground ball hit over to third base, and the throw over to first is in time. It was a broken background ball, but a run comes in to score for the Phillies. It's Edmundo Sosa, and the Phillies take a 10-1 lead. So they get in double figures and are up by 9. That's now the fourth RBI of the day. Oh, boy. And it's Garrett Stubbs' turn to come back up to bat. Mesa's 32 years old. Coming into today at a 6.17 ERA. I'm sure that's going to go even higher. The pitch to Garrett Stubbs, swing and a miss. And Larry didn't even like this lineup coming into today, but yet they're producing. They are. 2 walks and a run scored for Garrett Stubbs, and the 0-1 is chopped foul. I didn't like this lineup, but I was wrong. Yes, he was. I don't think a lot of people like the lineup, though, either. The 0-2 to Stubbs, and it misses low and outside for ball 1. He said it was not his favorite lineup. He said he didn't like the lineup. It's always fun in 3-0-1. The 1-2 pitch. That's down low for ball 2. At least you can admit it. Yes. It does. Sorry about the vibration there. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Garrett Stubbs, and the 2-2 misses low for ball 3. Mesa went to the University of Pennsylvania. He's from Allentown, PA, and is 32 years old. 3-2, and that's fouled away. You implied that you didn't like this lineup. It was implied. You didn't initially say it, but it was implied. But yes, technically you did say that it's not your favorite lineup. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and the payoff pitch to Garrett Stubbs. It was outside, but it's a called strike 3 on the outside corner in the eyes of Andy Fletcher. And, well, there's 2 outs. That's the second time that Stubbs has struck out today. That would have been his 3rd walk, but 2 strikeouts and 2 walks. You're from Horsham? I have a cousin that lives out in Horsham. It's cool. 2 away in the bottom of the 8th. The Phillies, as of now, are 3 games in front of the Atlanta Braves. As Kyle Schwarber comes up, and he takes a strike at the knees. Hit that thumbs up button, baby, and hit that subscribe button. 10 more subs till we get to 2,200. Let's go. No balls. 1 strike to Kyle Schwarber. He has struck out 3 times today and got hit by a pitch. The pitch. That's outside and low. Eric Swanson, who's their setup man, is getting warmed up in the Blue Jays bullpen. The 1-1 pitch to Schwarber is inside for ball 3. Or ball 2. The 2-1 pitch to Schwarber, and now he takes it all the way low. Was headed towards the dirt for ball 3. Now it's a 3-1 count. Kyle's average now .210. He batted .198 last year, but led the league in walks and strikeouts. Had a lot of home runs. The 3-1. Fly ball hit out over towards right field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit towards the alleyway. Kiermaier gets to it. The throw over the second is cut off, and the throw over to shortstop is not in time. So the second baseman cut it off, and then didn't really have to fire it too. Well, yeah, he did have to fire it fast, but Bichette was covering the bag, and the relay was not in time. It wouldn't have been in time. And there's a double by Kyle Schwarber. Hit that one pretty hard off the bat. Let's see, would he have been out? No. He just got in there, and he hustled. Definitely hustled. And now it's Whit Merrifield's turn to come on up. That means that everybody in the lineup has gotten a hit except for Garrett Stubbs and Brandon Marsh. Everybody has gotten on base except for Brandon Marsh. Jess, what's up, Jess? I remember a long few days ago when JJ asked us if we liked it when he rang the bell after scoring so many runs. I think the Phillies have given their answer. That's funny. Well, we have a pitching change here. So a new pitcher coming in for the Blue Jays. And I asked it because, you know, I know that we are a Philly channel, and I get that. But the reason why I asked it is because I don't want it to be... I didn't want it to be a turnoff, like, for other baseball fans, because we try to, like, be welcoming. But I guess I'm not saying that that's offensive or anything, but, like, in the back of my mind, I was like, you know, if they keep scoring a lot of runs, like, are we just rubbing it in their face type of a thing? Because we don't want to do that either. But I think that it's apropos. And you guys voted on it. We had a vote on here. 69 people voted, and y'all said yes. Well, not all of you, but 79% of you said yes. So we voted, and that's what we did, man. Austin, yes, they're forcing the issue. Ring that bell. The bell is a Philly must. It is. I agree. I agree. What's up, Dave? What's up, David? How you doing, man? But yeah, that's why I asked. Any cool plans for the rest of the night? Anybody? Time is it 9:07? Wow. Feels like it's 10 o'clock. It really does. I like that we're discussing the mercy rule. They have it in Wii Sports. We aren't really discussing the mercy rule, but like the mercy rule itself. But yeah, don't worry, JJ. You can never celebrate more than the Eagles right before finishing the season 0-6. I wish I'm at work into this game. I'm at work listening to the game, ecstatic right now. Is that John Kruk in the sombrero? It is. He looks good, man. Here's Whit Merrifield, who comes up to the plate in the first pitch. I think he missed it, but the next pitch was fouled off. So it's no balls and 2 strikes to Whit. He's 1 for 4. He did single in the third. He hit the ball sharply his last time up, but fly it out to left. Eric Swanson on the bump has a 16.5 ERA in 8 games this season. Schwarber leads off over at second. There's 2 outs. It's actually a 1-1 count. And the next pitch is up high for ball 2. Oh, yeah, the Avalanche are on. It's cool. 2 balls, 1 strike. Merrifield at the plate as he chokes up on the bat. The pitch up high for ball 3. Schwarber at second. Merrifield at the plate. Swanson looks back at second. Now back to the plate, and the 3-1 pitch. Line drive it out over to center field. It'll be caught, though, as Kiermaier makes the catch. And the Phillies, they put up 10 runs today. So they're at a run differential of plus 54, which is most by a Phillies team through its first 37 games since 2010. And now we go to the top of the ninth. Blue Jays have their last chance. Yeah, dude, I might. I have some stuff that I got to do, though, man. So I may come on, but I might be a little bit busy. But I'll definitely make sure I leave them a like, for sure. If you guys are new, man, we need 8 more subs to get us to 2,200. What are y'all waiting for? I'll give you this content for free. Let's get to 100 likes as well. Y'all are the best, by the way. Got 127 people on here watching. We just got to 103 likes. Woo! Shout out to you guys, man. Shout out to you guys. Awesome stuff. Phillies freaks. Freak Nation. Stand up, man. Capital P and a capital H. Freak Nation. If you are a Phillies fan, if you're on here, you're a Phillies freak. Welcome. You just learned something new about yourself tonight. And if you're not a Phillies freak, you are a baseball freak with a capital P and a capital H. You guys do freakish stuff. And for those of you that have been tuning in to me since day one, that's freakish behavior. It is. That's psychotic. You guys need doctors in a good way. Guys have Phillies fever. It's great. Freaks represent. Yes, sir. Love it. All right. Top of the ninth. And before that happens, I felt a sneeze coming, and it didn't happen. This channel is frenetic. Frantic. Yeah. It's very freaky. On Freaky Fridays, we have the time of our lives. We're sick, and I hope we never get well, but we hope that we make the sickness contagious. Bichette is up to bat, and the first pitch, he takes that one for a strike, just at the knees. He's 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts, and he also grounded into a double play. He almost sneezes. Yeah, I know. I hate that. 0-1. Line drive caught over at second by Bryce and Stott, and there's one away. So there's the first out recorded as Bichette has gone hitless and ends the day going 0 for 4. Davis Schneider is going to come on up to bat. This is his last opportunity, probably for the day. Turnbull gets set and delivers and throws a pitch that swung on and missed for strike one. Turnbull with 20 pitches came on in relief for Christopher Sanchez, who went 7 innings and was spectacular today. The pitch low and outside for ball 1. The 1-1 on the way, and that's down low for ball 2. See, every time somebody says Jason, I think that they're talking to me, but no. Jason, everyone retires to Florida. Everyone retires in Florida. Yeah. 2-1 pitch, and that's grounded foul. If KD goes to Miami, I don't know, man. I want Jimmy Butler, man. Jimmy Buckets, bat to Philly, bro. That's what I want. I don't know if it will happen, though. It could. That's what they're saying. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and the next pitch is spoiled. It was a pitch that was outside and fouled back. Turnbull with 24 pitches in this game as he came on in relief. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. Turnbull gets set at the belt. Winds up and delivers. Check swing. Did he go? They say no over at first base. Full count now. Three balls and 2 strikes. The pitch to Schneider inside for ball 4. Is that Todd Spurt? That is. Todd Spurt. Shout out to Todd Spurt, man. He lived in Florida. Todd is somebody that went to high school with me. He must have played with Davis. Yeah, they were probably close. That's cool. Shout out to Davis. Shout out to Todd Schmidt. Todd Spurt. Shout out to Todd Schmidt, too, from NFL Films. Daniel Vogelbach is going to pinch hit for the Toronto Blue Jays. So he comes on to pinch hit for Jansen. The first pitch, he'll hit that one foul as it goes out of play towards left field. Clemens has 7 RBI in his first 2 starts this season. It's wild when you really think about it. The 0-1, and that's at the knees. It was a sweeper at 84 miles per hour for strike 2. This is Daniel's 9th season. He's 31. He's from Orlando, Florida. Speaking of Florida. The 0-2 on the way, and that's grounded foul. If somebody that tunes on here, that's from Orlando, Florida. Wonder if he was close, like when he, I wonder which area, he probably would know the area. If Daniel said it to him, but. The ball's 2 strikes, and the 0-2 delivery fouled away over towards the first base side. The camera operator in the first base dugout. He's had a lot of action there tonight. He really has. He's like, again, just don't hit my equipment. The 0-2 pitch, and that's way outside for a ball. I hope that they get insurance on these things because I know that some of them are freelancers, and I'm hoping that it doesn't come out of their pockets. Time is called by Daniel Vogelbach. That's like the 3rd foul ball that has literally hit that camera. It's indestructible. That's the word. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Vogelbach, and the next pitch is low for ball 2, so it was a sweeper thrown by Spencer Turnbull. The belt tonight is just white. Just a white belt tonight. 2-2 is the count to Vogelbach. Turnbull winds up and delivers the pitch. Ground ball hit over to second base. The flip over the shortstop. There's 1. The throw to first just in time. So a 4-6-3 double play ends the ball game. And the Phillies win by a final score of 10-1 against the Blue Jays. And they'll wrap up the 2-game set tomorrow afternoon at 1:05 p.m. Eastern Time. So good job by Spencer Turnbull. Good job by the Phillies offense. And good job by Christopher Sanchez. Good stuff. So the Phillies are 26-11, which is now their 3rd best record in 37 games in their franchise. That was really good. They played very well tonight, and it was really important for them to just go out there and take care of business. Cody Clemens hit a 2-run homer. Bryce Harper hit a grand slam and had 2 singles and a walk. He played really well. And this pitching continues to be very, very positive for the Fightins. So, very proud of what they've been able to provide. And I think that it's important to mention that, yes, maybe they're doing it against these teams that don't have the best records in the league, but they're winning these games. And last year, they didn't even do that. Like last year and in 2022, it took them till June to get hot. And this year, it's been different. They didn't start off on the best foot against the Atlanta Braves, and we criticized them for doing that. But now they're winning their games that are out in front of them. They have the best record in baseball. I think that I don't think that you can be dissatisfied with anything. I think that you got to really just smile and pretty much be happy with like what they're showing you, because on both ends, they're playing really well. Sometimes like the nitty-gritty stuff, guys getting caught on the bases, like that type of a thing, that can get annoying. And sometimes like when the bullpen's not doing good, that can get annoying as well. But they're winning these games. And that's what matters. At the end of the day, they're getting the W's, and they're doing a really good job. It's their 7th straight win in a row. They have the best record in baseball. Bryce is getting hot. Trey Turner goes down, and Bryce Harper gets it going. Alec Bohm wasn't even in the lineup tonight, and the Phillies were able to put up 10 runs. Their 2 best hitters weren't even in the lineup tonight and put up 10 runs. And also, by the way, JT wasn't in the lineup either. And neither was Rojas. Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff, man. This time the Phillies aren't playing, I like to say playing with their food, but they're not playing down to competition. They're just going for the kill. Yep. I know. It is unbelievable what they're doing. They're demolishing these teams, and they're doing good on both sides of the diamond. Before, when they were winning games, it was just on the pitching side, and now the offense is clicking. And that's great. I'm not saying that the starting pitching still can't do that, because of course they can. But yeah, they're blowing out these teams, and they're executing very well. And even with Castellanos in the cleanup spot today, they still put up 10 runs. It's wild. And Kyle Schwarber batting in the leadoff spot. Even though some of you guys don't like it, guess what? They're still putting up those runs, man. Doesn't matter how you do it. Just got to get the wins. All right. I'm going to be on tomorrow. If you have not done so, hit the thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button. We're almost at 2,200, man. Maybe we'll get to 2,200 by tomorrow. I think that we should easily get to that by tomorrow. I'm loving every minute of it, says D. I think that NLCS put a chip on their shoulders, says Denbrew. Oh, absolutely. But only time's going to tell. They all they got to do is just play to their competition, you know? We see what goes on in front of them, and then we criticize them when they don't execute at a high level. Afternoon game, 105. 105. Yep. 105. All right. Love you all. And I will see you all tomorrow afternoon. All right. And also, by the way, tomorrow night, look out for a Sixers pod. Okay? Look out for a Sixers pod tomorrow night, because I have a lot to talk about with that. I still have yet to do an Eagles pod. I didn't forget about that either. Did not forget about that. All right. Love you all. Catch you on the next one. Good night.